Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. All sorts of pressure playing in front of these home fans in the midst of a losing streak. They desperately need something tonight. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. You know, talking to both teams before this one, they both wanted it. Let's see who wants it more as we are underway. Here's a shot, and the goaltender makes an easy glove save. And those overtime heroics from the last time these enemies squared off is being remembered. Scores! And look who it is! He's finally got his first of the year!
Well, offensive production matters, James. Getting on the score sheet, you feel good about yourself, so that's long overdue. Now we can push on from here. When you're one-on-one with the goaltender, you want to make them move first, and this is exactly what happens as the shooter just outweighs the goalie and gets the room up high. Great glove-high shot.
Djurgårdens come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Gothenburg's got a hold of it along the wall. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. You can certainly see the fight in the goaltender here, trying to battle to find and track the puck here, James. Lose sight of it for a second with the screen in front, and it winds up in behind him.
Gothenburg's got that goal back. They conceded, and look at how early we are here in this first.
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed here, James. I mean, it's not easy to respond after a quick goal is scored against you to start the game, and they find a way to do it. They know it's a long runway, but they want to make sure they get to their game quickly, and they did it.
Stockholm's got the puck along the wall. Back to the point it goes. Here's a feed in front. What a chance, but they can't connect.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Quick feed to Snively with the steal. And he sidesteps the check there. Great heads-up play by the defender. Moves the puck to Snively. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Still lots of time left in the period. It's all tied up. And they win that neutral zone draw. Hudon's got it on the offensive end. Let's move to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot with the stop. Quick pass to Lalegia. And he dodges the poke check there. To his teammate. Poked away by the goaltender. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Subban's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. More than half the period has expired. We got a tie game. Gothenburg's got it in the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And he takes the dish. Comes up with the block. Great pressure with the stick.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
See swooping in on the attack. Solid hit on the play. Takes the feed from the wing. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Takes the feed from off the wing. And he takes the pass. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Gothenburg's fortunate the game is still tied here, James. They have a minority of shots on net. They're going to have to get some attack mentality, a sense of urgency, and drive the net.
And he catches that one with the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Poland's timing has been a little bit off in terms of his offensive skill set. You know, just a little bit too late, a little bit too early. A reason why he's on this pointless streak now. I figure he'll get it together here, James. He just needs one to go in to reset the temperature.
Intercepts the pass. Tiptoes around the poke check. Big time stop. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Subban's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Jumps, quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Takes the feed. Gothenburg's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Quick pass to Holmberg. From the blue line, they take control of it. Moves the puck behind the net. Grabbed along the boards by Yachts. Puts it on net. We're swimming close. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Sets it out front. Oh, he fans on it. Here they come on the attack. Stockholm's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Eklund. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Strong use of the body. Subban's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still lots of time left here in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides it on over to L'Esperance. Stockholm's looking to break out of their own end. Carries it across the line. What a steal in his own end. Fires it, and he gets in the lane to block that. Moves it to Eklund. And he takes the feed. Handles it again. Here's it over on the rush. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by Weissbach. Stockholm's got the puck. Gothenburg's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides the puck to Snively. Stockholm's through center and now in the offensive end. Djurgården's got the puck in the corner. Gothenburg's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Kara. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Gothenburg's got a hold of it against the wall. And there it is, stopped by Hellberg. And the puck's booted away. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Udall. Rocks him on the play. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. scooped up by D'Amato. Quick shot! And that was on the player in front. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski found her ready to bring in the action. We are underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. Dismiss that chance. Gothenburg's gained possession along the boards. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Ullinen. Gothenburg's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Shot! Blocked in traffic. Quick feed to Yost. And there's the save. Hilbert's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
And they'll start with possession. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Jumps won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Quick pass to Eklund. Shakes off the coverage. Scores! There is the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Man, does he ever make it look easy, the way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. I mean, he just takes off. That's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
Stockholm's jumped in front by 1 here to start this third period.
Well, they're exactly where they want to be, James. They're leading this game. They're in the third period, and they're owning puck possession. Now it's just being aware, managing the puck, making sure if they're in trouble high in the offensive zone, they get it deep. Take care of the puck, and you'll take care of the game.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Takes the puck. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Cooley's taking it from his own end. Stockholm's got it along the wall. Feeds it over. Here's a short pass to Kara. Gothenburg's got a hold of the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Smith. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Exploring options from behind his own net. Sissons has it in the defensive end. Cutting to the slot. He got all of that one. One-timer. Big stop.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it, so look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Past the midway mark in this period. Djurgården's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Stockholm's got it, and they're on the attack. He might have a step here. He's in! Oh, what a save! Takes a shot. Makes another stop. Taken by Udall. Across the line, down the left wall. Fires it on net. There's a save. There's a blast. And does it again. And he takes the feed.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes it
here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Stockholm's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Breakaway! Oh, and that goes sideways.
Yeah, it's a tough look, James, and a missed opportunity. It's not often that you get in all alone. At the very least, you got to make the goaltender make a save.
On-man rush. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Desperate for a goal here. They've got the extra attacker out. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
A sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. But you can see the body language on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Cougars won the draw at center. And he feeds it down to Sissons. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Drives to the paint. Subban's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Ulonen's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Stockholm's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Smith. Gothenburg's looking to break out. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Big time stop there.
Hellberg's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage.